Hey everybody, AZ Gamerman here on the PlayStation Network, and I want to go over what Xur has today. So today is October 2nd, 2015, and today he has your regular Legacy engram, but it's a heavy weapon engram. Normally I say skip them, don't worry about them unless you're a collector. If you're new to the game, these may provide a couple things to you, but I would like to warn everybody that if there is something you're missing, getting it and putting it in your inventory could be advantageous, as Iron Banner is coming in the next week or two probably. So this would help you at least get the Year 2 schematic, and you could purchase with legendary marks for your Suroses, your Red Deaths, etc, etc, etc. So moving on, we have the Immolation Fists. These are awesome by all accounts. All Titans love them. The first two perks are pretty nice, as they're always the same. And the third perk, if you're a Titan who does not have these that loves hand cannons, definitely buy them. It does grant explosive pyre. If you don't know what it is, let me give you an explanation. So Flameseeker, explosive pyre, enemies felled by your hammer explode, chaining a fiery solar damage to others. Essentially, this is very nice for PvE mobs. If you don't have that on, you're kind of nuts, in my opinion. So you definitely want to have that in PvE. In PvP, maybe if you plan on trying to get some space magic wins, but other than that, if you can get it for free, it allows you to have Flameseeker. And in PvP, this is nice, because when that sucker's moving down range and you're trying to hit him with this thing and it takes a swing, very nice. In PvE, it also comes in handy if you've ever went up against the War Priest. You can't afford to miss any shots on that guy because you have very limited time to do DPS. The third option you could do is Fleet Fire. Enemies felled by your fire grant you bonus agility and reload speed, stacks up to 3 times. Not necessarily the best perk in my opinion for PvE, but for PvP you may enjoy this. So just something to think about. So moving on, we have the Celestial Nighthawk, and as this week is a solar burn week for the Nightfall, I'm going to give you a little piece of advice. This, obviously most of us know what this is. If you don't know, this grants you 6 times the damage of your golden gun, but you only get 1 shot. In the Nightfall this week, we were doing between 45 and 65,000 points of damage per shot. It almost instantaneously moved us to the next phase of the endgame. When you were fighting the boss. Definitely something to pick up if you're looking to clear out this week's Nightfall very quickly. Gain super energy on grenade kills, and the third option is always different. Mine, when I get an orb, it gives me shield regeneration. This, bonus grenade energy on orb pickup. It's going to change from week to week. Not really a fan of the scores. They're middle road, high middle of the road, but not super high end. So if you don't have it, definitely pick it up. It will help you get through the Nightfalls faster. Your third option is Heart of the Praxic Fire. These are for Warlocks, obviously. Intelligence, Discipline, love the dual stat. Very high-end scores. I would seriously think about picking these up if you don't have them, and if you do have them, you should check your scores, because I almost guarantee you these are higher than what you currently have for Year 2. Radiance is active. Increase agility, decrease ability cooldowns. Increase the amount of scout rifle ammunition you can carry. I'm a scout rifle fan. I think this is a great perk. You may not. And the third option always changes. This one reduces incoming void burn damage for Taken. This is kind of nice. So all around, this is a great pick. You should pick it up. May not be the one you want to use for life, but at least you'll have the option to use it. Your final option is the Exotic Helm engram. Take your chances. I took my chance and I got a nice helmet for my hunter. So it depends how many coins you got. If you're willing to take a gamble, you might get lucky. Obviously, your 3 coins. I always suggest having at least 10 of these on a character, just because you never know when you're going to do a random strike. He is still being a tight wad with the heavy ammo synth, so if you are running low, pick some up, but if not, try to keep your coins to yourself, and let's see if we can force his prices back up. Other than that, Void Drive and Emerald Coil Drive. Other than that, I think it was a good week. I think this was a really great week for players. If you got the coins, I would definitely buy all 3 items if you don't have them. If you do have them, check your scores. I'll almost guarantee you that Heart of Praxic Fire is doing real good. So this is AZ Gamerman. Remember, don't let the bad man touch you, and I'm out of here. You take it easy.